Guys, we're here with the Sunbird 1.6 meter. Got the flaps, split flaps, crow, take off, landing, take off with crow, landing with crow. So you can see from behind. One single metal gear, 9-gram servo. It's actually about 13 grams. These things were about 6 grams each, covered in CA on both sides. One wire between, one toothpick on either end glued in. And probably gonna color them after we verify they work well. Had to reattach the nose, had to fix the tail, had to fix the wing. So got build videos on all that. Without further ado, we're just gonna do our last final trip, pre-trip. Throttle cut is on. Stabilization's all the way up, left, right, up. Everything works. Off, on. Okay, so now we can cut this back to what we think it's gonna need, which is not much. We've got about 5 to 10 right now. Real quick rundown on this. The repairs went well. We'll see. It's still the same plane. It could be weaker. My hope was with the split flaps, I'm going to be adding some strength superficially to the outside of the wing. Might help fend off problems. Also, one thing I missed in my video series is I had to redo the control linkages on the ailerons. So, shouldn't be a big issue. We might have a little trimming though that comes of that. And I am thinking about redoing the prop. We'll see how it goes with this. All right, timer's clear for 12 minutes. Are you in a good spot?
Yep.
Okay, throttle cuts off. Okay, a little bit of up trim's needed. There we go, we're about a little more up trim still. Okay, there we go, level flight, guys. Takeoff flaps, no dipping, slowing down nicely though. That's just takeoff flaps. Whoops. Okay, here we go, coming around, full landing flaps. Boy, it's slowing down a lot. Not losing any controllability, out of the flaps, into the power. Sounds a little noisier. Let's walk up in the shade here. Okay, full throttle, still climbs out really good. Good roll rate. Out of the climb. Okay, takeoff flaps engaged. Crow. Man, slows down a lot. Out of the crow, out of the flaps. Walk forward 3 steps. Thank you. Now we're in the shade. Okay, I'm gonna come back toward us. Full landing flaps deployed. Full crow. Man, look at that thing fall. Okay, one thing I'm noticing is that I'm probably gonna have to reinforce the linkage that goes between the left and the right side. The left and the right side flaps, that is. Because it looks like the one side is maybe not coming down all the way. It's getting blown out of the way with the wind. You see that, guys? Mm-hmm. Okay, out of the flaps, into the power. I also got to balance that prop. Oh, I also increased my rudder throws just a little bit. It's feeling really good, really solid right now. But then again, it felt really solid before I crashed it. I didn't crash it this time, the wing broke. Yeah. Okay, full landing flaps, full crow. Okay, a little bit of a adverse roll effect there. Almost unlimited vertical right at the moment. Oh, it's making a cool noise. Okay, almost hands-off flying, guys. Take off flaps. Yeah, I'm having to roll it a little bit when I deploy the flaps. Full landing flaps. Yeah, just having to roll to kind of make up for that difference. I don't know if you guys can tell in that video. But the other thing is, okay, going into level flight, full landing flaps. Yeah, we got just the perfect amount of down correction there. Man, look how slow it goes. That's awesome. And then full crow. Let's bring it in. Out of the crow. Let's check it. Okay, guys. So, real quick, this is what's going on. This is the side that has the servo attached to it. And then this is the side that's just attached from the other side. So it's wanting to push out of the way a little bit. And I also think I can get a little bit more aggressive with my down flaps, so let's try that real quick. That could help resolve that problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my setup here. Mixing.
Get me to film what you're doing.
Yeah, come around the other side. From my right to my right. So this flap setting here, trying to see if it's making it move. Oh, that's moving my spoilers. I'm actually, I'll just put it at, you know what? I almost want those lower. Because this is just pertaining to the actual flaps going up, the crow. Okay, now let's go to the lesser setting and adjust that down. See, we have 25 and then 50. So that's probably about right. Okay, so back to regular mode. Throttle cut is currently on. Let's try hand launching without crow. Throttle cut's off. I think we just got a little bit of damage on the spinner that's manifesting itself now from the crash. Just kind of looking at it close now. Yeah, the spinner's got a little bit of damage, but the prop is nice and balanced. Still got near unlimited vertical. Oh, and I also increased the amount of throws on the ailerons. Sounds cool. You hear that? Mm-hmm. It's got a good little squeal going. I like the rudder authority. It's better now. I increased the deflection by, I would say maybe a 1/4 of an inch total output, just by trimming the horizontal stabilizer. Guys, that thing looks beautiful, doesn't it? Obviously, I'm not going to be janking on the stick and breaking the wings in half again. I learned my lesson on this plane once. Okay, take off flaps. The other thing is, not that it's a correction, but I could actually do an aileron adjustment for trim that would be engaged only upon flap deployment. But I'll probably just put another linkage from left to right and it'll fix the problem totally. You can definitely see it there, which is a bit of a bummer. I was really hoping it would work perfectly. Okay, let's try upside down real quick. Upside down looks great. You can roll right back over without even thinking about it. And guys, I took the opportunity to fix this rather than moving into the CM Pro ASH 26 for a variety of reasons. Not the least of which is that something's coming tomorrow and it's going to be awesome. And I kind of wanted the workspace cleared out. This feels rock solid here. Look at this, how clean those turns are. And if you saw how horrible the wing looked inside, you'd probably think I'm a pretty lucky guy. That's rudder and elevator. Or I mean rudder, elevator, and ailerons. This is just ailerons. Ooh, a little bendy wendy. I don't like the way the wing looked on that maneuver. Into the throttle. Still working out just a little trimming with rudder on that maneuver. I want to see how the wing holds up here. I don't want to break it intentionally. Beautiful. Spoiler arms there. Still have ample roll authority with the crow on the takeoff setting. But then watch this, guys. Okay, going into the full crow setting. Downhill. Oh yeah, baby. She's losing tons of speed. And then out of crow into regular flaps. She's slowing down great. Once I get those things both solid on both sides, it's going to be very beautiful.
Boy, it was a good idea. Somebody told you to do split flaps on that plane. No?
Who was it that said to put flaps on there?
Your camera person?
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. It was totally my idea.
Actually, the split flaps idea might have been your idea.
It was.
The split flaps have turned out nice, but instead of using cardboard like I did the last time, I went ahead and did it properly. Do a stall turn here. Now this plane has 3 minutes 14 left on the timer, but it would probably go a little bit longer given the fact that, okay, there's our upside down flight. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's try to do a really low and slow pass here. Full landing flaps here. Okay, try to get this one real good. Little crow. Got to get into the power, unfortunately. So slow, it was wanting to land on me. Okay, so out of a full stall, straight down, full landing flaps. Boy, that thing slowed down enough to land there. You know, a big part of the reason you do these landing flaps in pro is so you can bring your planes down in a smaller, tighter area. Definitely beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. Just gliding in, full landing flaps. Out of the full landing flaps to get it on the ground. You want to pause it?
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to hand launch no throttle here, take off flaps. What a beautiful day. I mean, anytime you're remaking or mating a plane, it's a pretty beautiful day, but I mean, talk about the weather. It's just wonderful. I suspect you guys can see the flaps well. Torn between making them blend in better and making them stand out more. The funny thing is, I almost need more down elevator correction mixed into my crow setting. Because watch this, there's my full crow. And I'm really having to ride the sticks so that I can keep it level, which is not a desirable effect. Just look at that beautiful thing though. I mean, I know that I have planes that are nice and solid like this, but I mean, this thing was in 3 pieces essentially the other day. By no fault of mine, of course. Thank you for finally stopping there, motor. Okay. Oh, that'd be sweet if I could catch it right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch it yet. Could definitely put it down in a hurry.
Yep.
Go pause it. All right, guys. So, never mentioned it. 3S 1300 milliamp. I think it's a 35C pack Admiral from Motion RC. Yeah, 25C pack. Very reliable, consistent battery. Got a little voltage alarm in there, just a Hobbyking 8S or less. Really happy with the way these things turned out. What I was talking about earlier, if you guys couldn't envision this, was I have one linkage rod that goes underneath. And yes, this wing still is removable. It's just attached by currently 4 rubber bands. So I'll just run another stick across, and then I'll bend it up, and I'll glue it, and it'll go across from both sides. And then that should help to shore it up. And really, really happy with the way this thing's flying. Let's do a motor test for heat. It's cold. The motor is cold, guys. Not just cool, like it's cold to the touch. The ESC, the 40 amp Emax ESC, I wouldn't even say, it's probably 5 degrees warmer than me because it just feels warm. And then feeling the SBC on the back. Oh, that's a UBC, sorry. It's not hot, it's just about the same temperature. So the cooling holes evidently are more effective now that I broke the plane in half. And I'm kind of curious how much longer I can go on this, but my camera crew has better things to do. And for that reason, I bid thee well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.